This football season, you can see future stars on the field and celebrate heroes in our community. One local hero and their team celebrated this last UofL home game, and we're meeting them now. Please welcome Captain Donovan Sims with the Louisville Fire Department. Great to have you here.
Thank you for having me. And
this
the
was
Fire
such a big, cool weekend for you guys, right? The entire rescue team honored.
It is. The members of that team had such a blast at the Louisville game. Just getting out to be there, to be with their families, their loved ones, but also getting to just enjoy. I mean, a beautiful day too.
Yeah,
the weather was perfect.
Perfect weather. This is, we want to mention, this is in partnership with Tom Drexler Plumbing. Throughout the football season, they are selecting heroes. They're asking people to nominate heroes. They're recognized at the game.
Right.
And it was just a really cool experience. You all were there because you were part of this national story. You're just doing your job, by the way, like on a Tuesday. You were part of this harrowing bridge rescue where a truck went off the side of the bridge here in downtown Louisville. The world watched as one of the firefighters and rescued the driver from the cab. And fortunately, everybody was safe, both firefighters and the driver of that cab. I mean, that was something, I mean, as you all look back on that now and you see the videos, how does it resonate in your mind? Because again, this is just your job every day, but this was one that we're going to tell this story for years to come because it was certainly heroic.
And it was, and just looking at the images now, like I mean, it snaps you right back to that moment, that March 1st, and just how we responded and how we worked together as a team. And we do all our training in that same mindset that you know, everybody has a role, everybody has their task, and that crew really just went over and beyond in that moment. Everybody was calm. Everybody listened to each other. There wasn't, you know, a bunch of pushback, and they knew that they had a job to do. And it kind of felt like being on a movie set for a few minutes there. You know, we're sitting there, and I'm trained just as much as those guys are, guys and girls are, and they just went to work. And they had one goal, and we got to achieve it that day.
When you all arrived, did you all know how secure that truck was, and did you know the condition of the driver?
A lot of that gets dispatched to us. So we're listening to our dispatchers, and they're giving us information as we're arriving on scene. Then once we get on scene, again, that goes into everybody's role. We have safety officers and majors and battalion chiefs. They all get on scene, and they're doing different things while the systems and the ropes things are being set up to perform the rescue. So everybody has a task, and you're coordinating together and communicating. And you're also working against time. So all in all,
because it looks not so secure. It looks like at any second it's going to go over the bridge. So you know time is of the essence. You've got to get her out.
You know, all in all, we were able to safely get her to the ground, and I believe in like 40 minutes from the time the call came in till the time she was. And another aspect that a lot of people don't know is that we were responding from different areas. You know, half of that rescue crew was doing their shopping in Kroger at the Portland Kroger. The other half was in an in-service training at our academy, and they responded in a quick, efficient manner, and were able to rescue her that day.
When you arrived, did you all say, all right, so what we're going to do, you've seen in a Tom Cruise movie?
No. I really think you've seen it in the Paw Patrol movie. Which those pictures and images went around for the first couple months after that of the rescuer and the Paw Patrol image. I think it was Marshall, or I can't remember them all now.
When you all were able to get her safely on the ground, what did you all say to each other first? When you knew we're safe, she's safe, traffic is safe, we're okay.
You know, a lot of that doesn't get discussed until you're kind of like probably back at the coffee table. You know, talking about incident action plans, like things we do after the fact, kind of just thinking back, like what did we do? What could we have done better? Because you never know when that type of run's going to come in again. Like we don't actually train that set scenario, but we train certain skill levels and tasks to make sure we can do the over and beyond. Like I said, we had two different operations going on at once. We had the rope operation where you've seen, but we also had a team in the water ready to dive in if it was going to go a different direction.
It was amazing teamwork to watch. It truly was. It was you all working together, and to see you all at the UofL game as a team, being recognized. And this is the picture here.
That's not everybody. That's a good majority of the group that was able to make it that day. And like you said, teamwork is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
There's not one aspect of this job we do alone in the fire service. Like, you don't do a single thing alone, and that's even cleaning the firehouse in the mornings to get it ready to go for the day.
Everybody has to do the work.
Everybody's doing that work.
Right.
So.
Teamwork makes the dream work, and it certainly is the case here. And I feel like you guys have quite the story to tell if you go into schools, right, and tell the story. You have the images and why you were able to save lives and do what you did that day. It's a big month ahead here because we're all getting ready to turn back our clocks.
Yeah.
We need to be changing our smoke detectors. Kind of what are all those safety things?
All that's coming up.
Stuff.
We're going to be pushing as we roll into October. You know, we're rolling into our Fire Prevention Week, which is a nationwide initiative. So there's going to be a lot of literature and education in schools, and just myself and our fire prevention team just getting out there and just speaking on fire safety. And like you said, the biggest thing you can do right now is make sure your smoke alarms are working. You know, if you're hearing that chirp, then you probably need to change your battery.
Right.
You know, go ahead and test it out and make sure. But also, you can call 311 if you're in the Louisville area, and a fire department will come out and install a free smoke detector for you. So that's the first step, right? Fire safety is key.
Yeah. And they're so willing to come out and do whatever. Like if I have questions for I'm out near the Fern Creek area. Fern Creek Fire came out last year, and they went ahead and they checked everything.
Yes,
they want to help. They're happy to help. They said, we'd rather come here now than respond to a call up here.
I make a joke that we're one of the only businesses that are putting ourselves out of business. You know, like, we want to make sure that you're safe. We don't want to respond to your
That's exactly what they said. And congratulations once again. I'm so happy you guys were honored as part of the Tom.
Thanks, Tom, for having us. You know, that
Tom's
was
here
a really
in the back
cool.
of the studio today. Tom, thank you so much for honoring these guys. It was just a great thing. This is going to continue.
Yes.
Of course, you guys were one of the first couple of groups that are coming out there, but
there's
we
still
want to
4
hear
more
from
games.
you. There's still 4 more games, and so if you want to nominate a hero, all you have to do is go to tomdrexlerplumbing.com/heroes.